Hey there, good morning. So, about this time last year, I made a conscious habit to watch movies, and I watched the same movies for the whole year. I watched one movie again and again and again, and they were autobiographies, really, because it was about a life story about the person that I really admired, and I just wanted to like break apart the pieces of who they are and what they are, and how their journey has grown, and reading from other sources, collaborating together. Then I thought to myself, well, I took within the year I began to see the impact that diving deep into their story brought to my life, and I began to view things. Then I thought to myself, if a movie could do this to me, how about a book? And I have a lot of books. I read a lot of books. I also I also started up a habit where I don't read books from the cover to cover. I read it from the middle to the front, or from the middle to the end, and I start from the front because I'm like, hey, you're free will. You can do whatever you want to do. And something interesting happened. I woke up this morning. I was using Google Docs. I came up to this. Google has something an LLM they called Notebook LLM, and it just summarized in a sense and created a podcast episode with 2 AI features. Now, AI can do 2 things for you. It can either make you lazy or improve the quality of the work you do. Now, I've been able to get a sort of a summary of the book whilst I am preparing to read it, or I am still reading it. And I think that is interesting, and I'm going to make sure AI doesn't get me lazy, but it only helps me improve the quality of how I read and how I assimilate and how I understand life. Because most of the times when I read books, I have brilliant ideas that I go out and try and implement ASAP.